Alright, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. We are just taking a quick look at Quant here, and as we can see, looking like it is doing very well, to be honest, isn't it? I mean, we've had a very decent run for most cryptos since the start of the year, and obviously Quant was no exception here. It's had a bit more of a correction than a lot of altcoins have in this area here, but it is still looking pretty bullish in my opinion overall. You can see ever since that we're basically about halfway through this very long bearish scenario that we saw for a lot of cryptos in about June or July, when things were coming down and making lower lows and lower highs. You can obviously see Quant was having a nice run in the face of the bear market, which was cool to see. The FTX collapse obviously saw it losing momentum. It came back down to that very key level, that 0.38 at about $100. $100 being a massive key psychological level. You'd obviously expect a little bit of a reaction at that level, being such a big round number where people will most likely buy, and there was a nice bit of support made there, especially being on a Fibonacci level as well. It's a very key level of resistance. You can see we came down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times into that area, and every time we got bought up and had a bounce to the upside. Anyone who was trading this 0.38 to 0.50 range here was making an absolute killing, weren't they? Short here, long here, long here, short here, long here, long here. You can see obviously this short here wouldn't have worked out because this was when the range was broken. But I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 potential successful trades there. Just by trading between these two levels, you would have done extremely well. The Fibonacci levels, obviously, they work a lot of the time. They have a lot of credence in the markets for bots and traders alike. People with big capital as well do tend to trade Fibonacci levels because they do work so well. And now, really, for Quant, looking at the chart here, it's pretty clear. We've basically just got our breakout of the 0.50 and a back test, and you can see today as well, we've come down, had a back test and a little bounce for Quant in this area as well. We've obviously had a reset of the RSI as well, which is really good to see, back down at around 50-ish for the RSI here as well, which is cool to see. It means we've basically reset the price action potentially for another move to the upside. And I did say if we came down into this area again here, I would be looking to enter a long position. As you can see, I haven't quite been filled because it hasn't touched the 0.50 there, so I haven't been filled on a long position yet, but we could still see ourselves bouncing in this area and then getting a move to the upside. But just like I've been saying for most cryptos and most of the videos that I've been doing over the past week or so, I'm basically just going to be trading these Fibonacci levels as we keep going, and hopefully heading to the upside in this nice little rally that we are having for the crypto markets. Very simply, you can see here I've got a long position and a short position. Long position at the 0.50, short position at the 618. The 618 wasn't actually respected that well last time, so I'm keeping this position fairly small. But I do think if we came back into this area here and had a bounce, it's probably going to work out quite well, in my opinion, in my favour. And I've obviously got a short position up at the 618. If we do see ourselves coming up into this, I do think there will be a little bit of profit taking. Maybe we could see something like this. You got your higher high, this is the higher low. I get filled here. We come up to the 618. Taking my profits for my long position probably about halfway on the way there. And then if we get, you know, a little bit of a retracement and a rejection here back down to that previous swing high there, could see myself getting a short position and maybe taking some profits back down in this area here if that's the case. But overall, Quant looking fine, isn't it? Looking like, to be honest, it's kind of consolidating and having a bit of a just a little bit of a prolonged sideways consolidation. Now looking like it's starting to head to the upside. We've got a new support trend line, I would say, here, and then here as well. If I just make sure this is in the correct place, you can see every time that we've came into that kind of area, we've had a bounce, which is interesting to see. And basically, we're going to see what happens next, but I am cautiously optimistic on the markets at the minute. It's going to be exciting to see what happens over the next few weeks. If we do see Bitcoin coming up and making a new higher high, that would be cool to see. You can see right now it's right at the brink of this range area here. And if it does break out, that would be really cool to see it heading up towards that next Fibonacci level at 27.3k there, which is probably the next level it would hit. Heading up into this area is here as well. That is a very key level for Bitcoin that it does need to go and retest. Because as you can see, it's not actually gone and retested that area fully at all, has it? This area still hasn't been retested. So we do need to see what will happen next for Bitcoin. Currently looking like it is in a little bit of an uptrend. So we'll have to see what happens next. But overall, feeling cautiously optimistic on the markets right now. So that is it for today, guys. As always, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.